A while ago, I read this book, Upheaval: Turning Points for Nations in Crisis. By reading this book, I could understand the conflict between Finland and the Soviet Union in 1939, or is called the Winter War. Also, I could understand Japanese modernization in 19th century. Also, Germany's unification. I learned a lot of things by reading this book. Before I purchased this book, I read a few negative reviews. For example, Richard R. Baker is one of those book reviewers, not his best work. If you read this book review, you can easily find he is accusing upheaval, surprisingly political. Actually, his review is more political than the contents of this book. OpenGL Superbible Comprehensive Tutorial and Reference 7th edition. I read this book in about 2 years ago when I first learned OpenGL programming. At that time, I read this book selectively. I selected a few chapters from this book and read only those chapters. But I decided to read this book from cover to cover. Today, I read preface and chapter 1, chapter 2. In the preface of this book, you can find detailed explanation about how to best use this book. As always, whenever I read books, I read from cover to cover. If you scroll down, you can find very stupid book review. It's really stupid book review. I won't read his book review, but I can say it for sure. He hasn't read the preface of this book. If you are learning OpenGL for the first time, I would highly recommend you to read this book from cover to cover. Hi everyone, my name is Thomas Kim. Today is September 27th, 2022. This is my 82nd episode for C++ 17 2023 CUDA SQL OpenGL TBB. Please notice the setup in the title. The title of this video starts with setup, which means this is compulsory if you want to follow my future sessions. Also, OpenGL Shaders 2, OGSB7. It stands for OpenGL Superbible 7th edition. First video. I would highly recommend you to read preface, also chapter 1, chapter 2. In this episode, we will learn samples in chapter 2, OpenGL project template icons. Please double-click this link. I explained how to load, compile, link OpenGL GLSL shader source code programmatically in this video. Also, in this video, I will not explain how to load, compile, link OpenGL shader source code programmatically again. If you are interested, please watch these two videos. I will post this script in the description section below this video. Also, I will post this playlist in the description section below this video. For example, in episode 61, 60, OpenGL Superbible 7th edition, we created project template. If you haven't watched this video, episode 61, if you haven't created project template for OpenGL Superbible 7th edition, it might be difficult or almost impossible to follow my current and future sessions. In this playlist, starting with episode 55, we installed GLUT, FreeGLUT, GLFW, GLEW. the helper tools for OpenGL. All the videos starting with episode 55. I assume you have watched and installed or set up your environment properly. All the videos whose title starts with setup up to episode 81. You should have watched and followed my previous episode up to episode 81. Otherwise, my videos will not be any useful. Click More. You can download current videos source code from episode 81 by clicking this link. So we downloaded source code from episode 81. Show in folder. You can unzip it. Also unzip it. We will be using these files shortly. Now start Visual Studio. Go to File, New, Project. Search for OpenGL Superbible. Then you can find this project template. Now click Next. Here, select your working folder. Select folder. I will use it project name like this. Then solution name will be 082 OpenGL Superbible. Click Create. In this folder, you can find alien.cpp. Press Ctrl F5. It should build and run successfully. Now close it. Close it. I will make it minimized. In this folder, in the download OpenGL icons, you can find these icon files. Copy in your working directory OpenGL Superbible, OpenGL Superbible 7, paste it here. Now rename RES. Begin Visual Studio. In the resource files, right-click, add resource. Select icon, import. From our working directory, folder 82 OpenGL Superbible, OpenGL SB7, RES. Select all files. I will click this button. This is Superbible 7 debug. This is Superbible, the book icon. I will select this icon. Click OK. Then save. Click Yes. Now you can close it. Press Ctrl F5. Now close it. If you want to add more icons, for example, then right-click, add resource, select icon, import, RES, select all. You can also select SB7. Click Open. Save all. Yes, this way you can add more icons to your resource files. Press Ctrl F7. Now close it. Close it. From Download, 081 OpenGL shader 077 copy this file here 082 here paste. Also downloads folder 081 077 triangles select shader utility 2 files copy C++17 082 this folder paste. Now back to Visual Studio. In the header file, add existing item. We can close it from our working directory. Here, we will add shader utility.h add. So we added this file. Also, source code. Right click, add existing item from our working directory 082. Here we will add 2 CPP files, this file, also this file. We selected 2 files. Click add. Now I will close it. This file is for reference, for your reference. So it should not be included for build. I will create a new filter, add new filter, shader files. Then I would copy and rename shader readme.txt. I change it the file extension shader readme.txt. Then right click, add existing item txt shader readme.txt. I can remove it or delete. Double click it. You can open this documentation. Okay. Now I will close it. In the header file, we can add new item, header file, survival.h. Hit enter. From alien range, we can copy this part. Copy in the survival, paste. We will remove these things. Save all. Now in alien range, we can say include supervisor. We can delete this part. Now save all. Right click, Properties. Make sure all configuration is selected. Exclude from build. Yes. Click Apply. Click OK. This file will not be included. Now close all. We can close all tabs. Press Ctrl F5. It should build and run successfully. Now close it. Close it. In the supervisor, we include shader utility. Now save. Then we can enable properties. No. Now this file will be compiled. Instead of this, we need to include supervisor.h. Now press Ctrl F5. Sorry. Double click it. Here. We don't need this. Also, we don't need this. Ctrl F5. It all should build and run successfully. Now close it. Close it. Please understand that we created shader utility, this file, in these two videos. So I would highly recommend you to watch these two videos. Also, this file. Now save all. We will add new item cpp source.cpp. From this file alien.cpp we will copy and paste it here. Int main debug hello OpenGL supervisor in action NL. We now disable alien rain. Yes. Click Apply. Click OK. The icon changed like this. Now save all. Close all tabs. We will use this as our main source code to run OpenGL supervisor. Ctrl F5. It should build successfully. Now close it. Select OpenGL Supervisor 7. Save all. Go to Project. Export Template. Project Template. OpenGL Supervisor 7. Click Next. This is Project Template. OpenGL Supervisor 7th edition. Icon. Browse. From our working directory 082 OGSB7 res, we will select this icon. Browse, we will select this icon. It will be stored here. Automatically import the template to Visual Studio. Display an Explorer window on the output file folder. Click Finish. You will have this message. One or more output files already exist. Would you like to delete the files to continue? Click yes. So this template was updated. The reason we included shader utility and shader utility.cpp, we will be using compile shader in our next episode.